right, hello sports fans. This is Mitch Hart with Danny Ware. Welcome to the 2015 Southeast Texas Junior Football League playoffs. It's November 15th, 2015, and we're at the reservation on the campus of PNG High School. Today's game features the Small School Senior Championship between the Bridge City Cardinals and the West Orange-Stark Mustangs. West Orange-Stark is kicking off tonight to Bridge City, and they kick off deep. Not fielded cleanly, ball at the 40-yard line, and it's going to be down there. Bridge City's going to set up shop, 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Danny, first kickoff of the day that they just opened up and kicked deep.
Well, from what I know about this team, traditionally they don't do a whole lot of razzle-dazzle on the kickoff. They're just going to kick it off and go out there and try to play football. They're confident in their abilities, but with that being said, Bridge City, since the emergence of their new head coach, this is not your father's Bridge City team, if you know what I mean.
No, we're going to see slot T and a lot of running. Bridge City takes the quarterback, number 3, with a quick handoff.
It's going to be a flag on the very first play.
Very short gain, tackle made by number 45 of West Orange-Stark.
That's going to be Tootie Warnell that made that tackle. I mean, really shot through the gap, used his arms, and brought the ball carrier down. But I think they were a little early, and they're going to wave that off. So it's going to be a 5-yard encroachment penalty and 1st and 5 from about the 45-yard line.
In the backfield for Bridge City, number 25, and that is Dorian Pruitt. He is one of the setbacks. Number 45 goes in motion. Handoff to number 24.
And unbelievable. You know, when you play in the other team's backfield, a lot of good things will happen. And on that play, you see the Mustangs just had great penetration on the defensive line.
Yeah, that was Jaden Jones.
And
Let's take a look at that.
He's in the backfield. I mean, right as he gets
Bridge
this
City
handoff.
runs the hurry up. Pitch
Going
out
around
to
the
number
right-hand
45.
side. And look at
Turns
that
the corners, got some
Wow.
speed. Nice pickup there. That play started at the 39-yard line. It traveled. I haven't seen where they've marked it though.
Well,
Goes to the 49 of West Orange-Stark. So a 12-yard gain is going to bring up 1st and 10 for Bridge City.
That's Deegan King. Deegan King obviously has some wheels because those guys that are chasing him aren't exactly slow. And he looked like definitely a formidable opponent on that run. Good run. By
Other
Bridge City.
starters on Bridge City's offense, number 88, number 99. Number 36 splits out wide, and number 36 is Ethan Hart. Splits out wide. That may be the coach's son.
They're going to go underneath on this
tough
with a
tackle.
little bit
His
of
leg bent.
misdirection.
Yeah, his leg bent awkwardly, but he gets up fine. That's number 24.
Yeah, it's going to be Kale Newsom on that play, and Kale goes right down into the teeth of that defense.
Again, Bridge City lines up in the hurry-up offense. We got a sprint out designed and run by the quarterback, number 3, who shakes a defender. Finally forced out of bounds by number 2 and number 24 of West Orange, but not before another big gain.
Wow. So right now what I'm seeing is the West Orange defenders are having a problem finding the ball. And by the time they know where the ball is, then now they're chasing this guy down on that play.
Yeah, Bridge City's not giving them an opportunity to get set, and that's Ethan Oseguera.
I was going to wait for you to say that name first.
Yeah, Ethan Oseguera. Great job. Nederland Bridge City elects to get into the huddle. We got a wing left set.
Left
out of the
snap,
shotgun.
But he maintained control. Oh, and what a big hit by the Mustangs. That's going to be number 2, Trenton Garrett. What a big hit by Trenton on that play.
That was Deegan King, who picked up 4 on 1st down to bring up 2nd and 6. Again, a little sugar huddle, but they do huddle, so they're not running hurry up. Bridge City has been up-tempo this first drive. This is the initial drive of the Super Bowl Small School Senior Championships played here at the reservation between Bridge City Cardinals and West Orange-Stark Mustangs. We have 8:10 left in the first quarter. This is the opening possession of the game. Number 25 is fullback, 45 in motion. Tossing number 45, tries to get to the outside and does. Number 11 is in chase with his good tackle there by number 2
Garrett,
as well.
That's going to be Garrett on that tackle again. But, man, I'm going to tell you so far, this is a lot of speed in the backfield of the Bridge City Cardinals. Watch this on this
Deegan
pitch out.
King gets to the edge.
He gets to the edge once again. and Garrett comes in with a hard hit to end that play.
Bridge City lines up, quick snap to number 24, who bounces it outside, picks up the first down.
First down, once again.
Okay, we have seen all day and have discussed this on other DVDs on Sheffield Productions. The cornerbacks must be able to come up, keep contained, and make that tackle. So far for West Orange-Stark, I have not seen that.
No, and I think West Orange is shocked by the speed. I don't think they expected to see the speed from this Bridge City team that they're seeing. These guys are really doing an excellent job getting to the edge.
Nice blocking up there in front. The center, Justin Frederick, setting the offensive line. Bridge City takes the snap.
Little
Rolls
bit of a
right.
misdirection, but he keeps the ball.
Segura keeps it.
Another
met strongly,
really big
forward.
hit. That's by number 34, Cameron Judge on that play, but not after he picks up 5 yards.
Yeah, pick up a 5. We'll call it 2nd and 5 for the Cardinal. Number 36, also Ethan Hart there, outside wide, had a good block. Number 24 had a good block as well. Number 88, Brock Wiley, or Willie. Brock Willie was in on offense as well. Very good blocking up front by the Bridge City Cardinals. They set up shop. Number 9, the right guard, Riley Williamson, leading the charge on some of these, and we got early movement. That was Riley getting a little head start there. It's going to back them up 5, make it 2nd and 10. Now they got to play from behind the chains a little bit. We'll see what Bridge City does.
This is what they don't want to do. I mean, we haven't seen this yet. I mean, obviously, Bridge City has a lot of speed, but what I'm thinking about is 2 things. You got a lot of speed, but almost every play is ended with a big hit, and that can wear on.
2nd and long. And we have movement again, this time by the left guard.
Well, Mitch, I'm going to take this opportunity to try to read off some of the roster to our viewers. Ethan Osigura.
And this is from Bridge City.
This is Bridge City, number 3. Number 7, Corey Neal. Number 8, Harrison Guthier. Number 9, Riley Williamson. Number 10, Jaden Wiglin. Number 12, Brett Landry. Number 22, Isaiah Cantu. Number 24, Kale Newsom. Number 25, Dorian Pruitt. And we're going to wait until after this play and we'll resume.
Again, center Justin Frederick goes out early and sets the line. Fumbled snap. Osigura falls on it. It's going to make it 3rd and very long from the 20-yard line. To make first down, they're going to have to get inside the 2-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd and 18 after the penalties.
We have number 33, Trey Lovelace. Number 35, Clayton Watley. Number 36,
Bridge City
Ethan
comes
Hart.
to the line again. Quick snap. Throws a lateral. King
They're
gets
all
it.
over. They're all over.
Yeah, they tried to swing it out wide to Deacon King. There was no room there. It's going to bring up 4th and very long after what seemed like a promising drive stalled due to penalties.
Number 44, Trey Hebert or Abear, depending on what side of the river you're on. Number 45, Deacon King. Number 46, Davion Edwards. Number 65, Hunter Bellinger. Number 76, Justin Frederick. Number 88, Brock Wiley. Number 90, Galvin Garrett. And number 99, Lance Kamak.
K-Mac.
K-Mac.
I wonder if that's one of the K-Macs from Bridge City that played at Lamar in baseball. Tackle made on Osigura there, well short of the first down. It's going to have a turnover on downs. West Orange-Stark will take it at their own 21. 5:21 left in the first. If you want to run down some of that West Orange-Stark roster.
Number 2, you've already heard us say his name, Trenton Garrett. Number 3, Elijah Gales. Number 4, Micah Moore. Number 6, Jalen Jones. Number 7, Tyron Henderson. Number 8, Latyric Butte. Number 10, Warren Gibson III. Number 11, Jason Ziegler. Number 12, Jamal Shaw.
At quarterback for West Orange, if you can help me with that number, there are hard to read. Number 12.
That's Jamal Shaw.
All right, he was brought down by number 46 for Bridge City along with number 22. Number 22 was Isaiah Cantu. So good stop by Cantu, loss of 2 on the play.
Number 13, we have Jartavian Craven. Number 14, Jaden Jones. Number 17, Michael Phelan. Number 21, Quincy Crossan. Number 28, Isaiah Morris. Number 29, Demetrius Hunter. And number 30, Isaiah Thomas.
West Orange-Stark in the spread. Takes shotgun snap, number 14. Cuts upfield. Tries to elude a tackler and does, but not before he's met by a host of Cardinals. Brought down in the backfield. We'll call that number 65 on the tackle. That is Hunter Bellinger.
Number 34, Cameron Judge. Number 39, Makayan Mickey. Number 40, Graydon Rash. Number 42, Tootie Warnell. Number 50, Isaac Morris. Number 52, Bryson Jordan. Number 60, Dante Crawford. Number 74, Kakean Johnson. Number 90, Xavier Jefferson. And number 99, Evan Gray.
Number 13 at quarterback takes it wide for West Orange-Stark.
Whoa, big hit.
And is
big
met
hit
there rudely by number 25.
Yeah, that's going to be Dorian Pruitt on that tackle. Got his helmet across. And, I mean, you can't do anything when you're playing out of your own backfield. And the defensive penetration on that play really.
And look at the pursuit. The backside was there as well. Number 44 in tow, too. That was Trey Abear. Going to bring up 4th and 11 for West Orange. And there's a timeout on the field. I believe it was called by West Orange. It'll be 3:40 left in the first. They face a 4th and 11. I'm not sure if they are a team that punts, so we'll see. We've seen number 14 at quarterback for West Orange.
Yes.
That's Jaden Jones. We've seen number 13, Jartavian.
We're going to call him Jartavian Craven.
Jartavian Craven.
Yes, sir.
Has been at quarterback, and Jamal Shaw. So we've seen all 3 kids take the snap. I'm curious to see if that is a theme or what for West Orange, that rotating in at quarterback.
We talked about it earlier in some of these other games. A lot of times at this age, what you see is coaches trying to make sure that their best athletes get their hands on the ball as often as possible, and sometimes that means getting it directly from the center. So that may be what you're seeing, trying to get a little, change of pace, putting, different looks back there to see what's most effective against this defense.
I believe that's Craven in for what appears to be a punt. They fake it.
Yeah, they hand it off, and he's going around the left side, and he has an opportunity, and it's
a big stop right at the marker.
Short. Was that number 9 in on that hit, Riley Williamson? I mean, big play right at the yard marker.
My binoculars say first down Bridge City.
Yeah, I think that's going to be first down Bridge City, but what an effort by number 14.
Number 24 gets there, and then number 3 cleans the clock.
And that's Ethan Osigura on that play.
The quarterback.
Unbelievable.
Man.
Quarterbacks didn't hit like this when I was growing up.
I got a grandfather clock that he can come clean at my house.
That's good.
Wow. Osigura mopped him up.
And let's see. Oh, it looks like they got a favorable spot. That may be a first down. It is. Oh. Or am I? Oh, no, I see him on space. I can't tell by the camera angle. What do you see?
That's Bridge City ball. That's what I see.
It is Bridge City ball.
Missed it by 1 inch.
Missed it by that much.
Man, your goatee is longer than that. They missed it by the width of your goatee, not even the length.
Why you got to talk about my facial hair?
Well, it doesn't look very good.
All right,
Thankfully,
so now
we're not on television with that goatee. You have a goatee that's meant for a radio.
Yeah.
Osigura with a big stops West Orange short on the 4th and 11. They lined up in a punt formation. They had 3 blockers for Craven. He takes off. It looked like a punt. It wasn't. They faked it. The fake did not work. 1st and 10, Bridge City, second possession of the game. 3:31 left in the first.
Well, now we're going to test the chin on West Orange because these guys know how to move the ball.
Osigura hands off to the up back.
Oh, look at that. That's about a 6
That's
or 7 yard
25 yard, or number 25, Dorian Pruitt on the gain of 6. Going to bring up 2nd and 4.
Right up the middle. And if you
hurry
look,
up offense by Bridge City as well.
It's the linemen that are springing these big plays right up the middle. They are really firing off the ball right
Osigura takes a snap. Number 25 gets a block, springs number 24.
Unbelievable run. Unbelievable run. That play
picks up the first down.
Was stopped dead to rights, and he did a little inside-outside move, and that's how he got the first down on that play. Watch how he cuts in and then bounces it back out.
I believe the final tackle is made by number 3, Elijah Gales. So a good stop by Elijah. 1st and 10, Bridge City, and we have a chain issue that they need to fix, and they do.
Or they're at least trying to.
Wiley in at tight end to the right.
I don't know
big
what's
tight
happening
end
with the chains right now. There's
yeah, we had an official's timeout here. The chain goes the other way, son.
No. It wasn't a first down is the problem. It's 3rd down now. They pushed him. They called him just short, so it's going to be 3rd and like a half a yard. And he drops the ball, and that's going to be a problem, Mitch.
Yes, King is stopped in the backfield.
That is a problem
for West Orange.
So that's going to bring up a really big 4th down. Man, they were so close to the first, and now a bad snaps puts them back in just a bad situation.
Yeah, I'm going to say a bad spot leads to a bad snap. We have Garrett out there on offense for Bridge City, as well as Wiley and Cantu. We have number 25, Pruitt. That's the left side of the huddle. Number 76 again, Justin Frederick is the center, sets the stage for this 4th and 8.
And they're going to show strong to the left side, but bring somebody into motion back right.
West Orange-Stark jumps, but I don't think they got into the.
No, he wasn't in the neutral zone.
I don't think he was.
So
that's a good stop. Number 25 on the short gain, Dorian Pruitt.
Yeah, that's going to be Micah Moore on the stop, number 4. So, yeah, he did jump, but he never got into the neutral zone. So, good no call on that. And you actually had number 34 in on that initially, who was Cameron Judge.
Cameron Judge, nice tackle. West Orange-Stark gets its 2nd possession. They have not won the field position battle today, so we'll see if they can take this 2nd possession a little farther. 1st and 10, 2:09 left in the 1st quarter of the small school Super Bowl for the Southeast Texas Junior Football League Championship.
So they're going to snap it and go to the left side. You see the same little in and out bounce play, but nowhere to go on that. Looks like he lost a yard.
Interesting formation there. They have 3 up backs and a man behind him. I don't even know what to call that. A split back with a split pistol. I don't even know what you call that formation. They tried to tackle the ball. Number 45 did.
And Jamal Shaw actually got a pretty decent block on the left side of that play, but it was the penetration up the middle that was causing the problem there.
Hunter Bellinger heads to the sideline for Bridge City as they have some substitutions now on defense on this 2nd and long play. West Orange-Stark setting in the split backs. A counter coming to the right.
Side, and it's going to be a flag on the play. I think they called him for holding on that play.
Tackled by number 3, Ethan Osadira.
And it is. It's going to be a holding call. It's going to move him back 10 yards. And West Orange is digging themselves a little bit of a hole on this one.
Field position definitely not in their favor this game. 1:19 left. I didn't see where the hold came from. Was it at the point of attack?
It looked like they called it on the backside, but let's see who committed that penalty on this play. And I don't know if we're going to be able to see it because
we need to be careful there. Number 12 for West Orange was carrying the ball in the wrong hand. That's Jamal Shaw. It is now 2nd and 20. $1:13 remaining in the 1st quarter. Scoreless here in the small school championship game against Bridge City Cardinals and West Orange-Stark Mustangs.
And Bridge City, man, showing some unbelievable speed on this offense and defense so far against this West Orange offense.
A downhill run by number 14, Craven. Short gain. Initial contact made by King. And the rest of the tackle, I believe, made by number 24, Cale Newsom.
So now you got a 3rd and looks like 16 before they can get a 1st down. So do you think West Orange is going to try to throw the ball?
No, I don't. I think they're going to ask Craven to take it around the end. But we'll see. Or, no, Jaden Jones.
So it looks like they're subbing in some linemen on this play.
Number 11 in at quarterback, that's Jason Ziegler.
They got somebody spread out wide down here about the 20.
This is what offense I expected to see from West Orange.
Rolling out to the right, and he is going to throw it. He has a man wide open. Oh, and he dropped it. Dropped it, hit him in his hands. If it would have been a razor blade, it would chop both his hands off.
Hey, I like the Beastie Boys back in the day, and one of their songs began, drop. 4th and long for the West Orange-Stark Mustangs.
I totally expect them to come back to this at some point. Throws
they won't come back to it.
Hits him right in the hands, and just, I think he was practicing his end zone icky shuffle in his mind.
Ziegler with the tough drop there on 3rd down brings up 4th and long. West Orange-Stark Mustangs do not elect to punt as they line up in their spread formation.
Jason Ziegler delivered the ball. That's all you can ask for from your quarterback.
Ziegler takes a high snap. Fakes the end around.
Yeah, he's picking around, but he's not going to have anywhere to go. There are just too many Bridge City Cardinals around him.
27 Bridge City Cardinals on the tackle there.
And number 25 helps him up off the ground. Whoa.
Nice stop by Bridge City there.
They're going to have great field position to start this drive.
Yeah, field position where the entire game, this would be a blowout, but Bridge City has yet to capitalize on its red zone trip. So it is still 0-0 at the end of the 1st quarter of the small school senior playoff championship game between the Bridge City Cardinals and West Orange-Stark Mustangs. Reflections after one. Danny, what do you think?
Easy. This is an easy one. Anybody who has seen these teams play, and I'm talking about historical West Orange-Stark football and Bridge City Cardinals. The Bridge City Cardinals before
Dwayne Du Bois.
Coach Dwayne Du Bois got there, the Bridge City Cardinals were known for just a smash mouth style football. Now, of course, we know Coach Du Bois is going to implement some misdirection, and it trickles all the way down to the little league level, is why I'm kind of referencing the high school. But what you didn't expect to see was so much speed. These guys are fast, Mitch.
They are very fast. They've reached the edge, and we have not seen very good containment from the cornerbacks of West Orange.
And that's one of the biggest problems I'm seeing with West Orange. I mean, we can name off the lineage of West Orange defensive backs that have gone on to Division I college and even on to the pros, and it starts at this level.
West Orange-Stark has had kids that make the NFL?
They had a couple of them.
Interesting.
But
I don't follow them.
I expect to see better defensive back play from West Orange.
Oseguera to the up back. Nice line surge. In on the stop is number 34 for the Mustangs, if you can catch the name on that one.
Yeah, number 34 for the Mustangs is going to be Cameron Judge. He's been real active so far in the first half of this game.
Bridge City runs a hurry-up offense with Oseguera. King in motion.
Counterplay
to the left.
And look at him pumping his legs. Moves it all the way inside of the 15-yard line.
Ball carrier is number 24, Kel Newsom, with the gains. Going to bring up 3rd and about 3.
3rd and 3. If you're the Mustangs, you got to put your foot in the ground now. A first down right here may be disastrous.
Substitutions in for Bridge City. Number 22 enters the game, and number 44. So we got Deuce and 4-4 coming in. That's Isaiah Cantu and Trey Hebert. And we have K-Mac going out, number 99. Bridge City lines up in a slot formation left. King in motion.
And it looks like his
knee
went down.
Looked like the ball was out for me.
It did. The ball came out. And West Orange gets the ball back.
Fumble recovery by number 4,
yeah,
Micah
that's going to be Micah Moore.
Let's take a look and see what happens.
Bend but don't break. Yeah, he never got the handoff. He never got the handoff. It hit him right on his hip. And Micah Moore taking advantage of that free gift that was given to him.
So Trey Hebert, he comes in. He was substituted in. Wasn't the fullback that Bridge City had played with for the first quarter. Immediately had an exchange issue.
Yeah.
So depth is always, an issue when you have your second stringers come in. Didn't get to take advantage of it there. I know Hebert was excited to get in. West Orange takes over 1st and 10 at their own 12. Again, pinned deep.
And he's trying to get around the outside, but great outside contained by that cornerback.
Yeah, that's Jaden Jones, nowhere to run, going to bring up 2nd and long.
That's what you got to do, guys. If you're playing defensive end or cornerback, your number one job is to keep everything on the inside where your help is.
Funnel them inside.
And that's exactly what they do on this play. Looks like we have a little replay issue there, but he does a great job of working his way up the field once he recognizes it's a run and keeping everything on the inside. Now the Mustangs are going to be on the left hash of about the 12-yard line, just inside of the 12-yard line.
Butte, number 8, subs in for West Orange and ran in rather quickly, so I'm curious to see if they run to the right behind Butte.
And they're showing power to the left side.
Mustangs take the ball and go left. Nice tackle.
And it looks like he may have gotten a half a yard on that play, not too much. It's going to bring
tackle was made by number 3, Oseguera.
That is Oseguera. He's been active. You said his name quite a bit already in this game.
He's very active on defense as well. Starting quarterback for the Cardinals, going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Mustangs are bringing in some new players.
Number 30 and number 40 come in. That's Isaiah Thomas and Graydon Rash.
Graydon Rash and Isaiah Thomas. And
Isaiah Thomas is too old. I thought he played
No,
basketball.
he's still playing little league football.
Okay.
Good job.
Number 7 in on defense for Bridge City. That's Corey Neal.
And look how far outside the Bridge City corner is playing.
Yeah, he does not want to give up contain. Bad snap, but there's a whistle before the play.
That's tough. That's
illegal
tough for the
procedure
Mustangs.
backs him up 5 more. It's going to make it 3rd and 14. Who moved here?
I don't know. It
left
looks
side.
like it looks like the left side
The
of the line.
left
Number
end,
39
99.
was one of them. McKay and Mickey, and also Gray.
Evan Gray.
Evan Gray. Looks like they moved a little bit early on that play. So let's see. Again, look at where the cornerback's playing. The slant,
and the Mustangs are going
foot is
foot
wide
to foot.
open. The slant is wide open.
Bad snap.
And a bad
Off
snap.
of his
Oh,
head.
it's still rolling. And the Mustangs get it back on, looks like the 2-yard line.
Very interesting formation. He wasn't under center, but he wasn't deep enough either to catch the snap. Look how narrow that is. That's about a 3-yard, and it bangs right off his face.
And so now if you're a Mustang fan, you got a problem, man.
4th and 1. You don't have a problem. What you should do is punt.
Yes. But do they punt? We haven't seen them punt yet.
Well, remember, in the rules here, you can't rush the punter.
Right.
And you can't return a punt. So even punting it 15 yards.
Right. Gets them out
to
of the
get
hole.
it off of the 1.
Yeah,
it's very difficult to expect these kids to bust out against this Bridge City defense much more than 15 yards.
Yeah.
I think the punt is the safe call, but we'll see. We during pregame warm-up, I didn't see a lot of special teams from West Orange, so I'm not sure how much they've practiced punting or kicking.
Well, we're going to hope that they have a punter for their sake because you're absolutely right. You say you can't rush the punter. I actually brought that up in the previous big school Super Bowl game, and they did rush the punter.
Interesting.
And my concern was, are they rushing the punter? Because if you remember, the punter dropped the ball, and we were thinking, well, is it because it was a fumble and now it's a live ball? So I don't know. We're going to see what happens here.
We need to address the rule book to see if you can indeed
one
rush
way or
the
the
punter.
other. I agree. I think you got to punt, but I don't think that's what's about to happen.
No, it is not. They line up in a standard formation. Mustangs are going to take the snap 3 yards deep in their end zone.
That slant is wide open. That slant is wide open.
And he takes it wide and bounces out.
And he's gone. He is gone.
He is not
gone.
gone.
Nice play. Nice play. I thought he had an opportunity.
But he does get the first.
But he gets him way out. No, he didn't get the first.
He didn't get the first. He got out to the 22.
He was a yard short once again.
Oh,
yard short like the last big play. But you know what? He doesn't give the ball back on the 1 yard line.
Yeah. Just as good as a punt.
Oh, yeah. Great play. And who is that ran that play?
Is that number 13?
That is number 13. That's going to be Jartavian Creighton on that play.
Wow, he gets 1 yard short. And it finally stood up at the end by number 44, Trey Abear. Abear makes the big stop and makes it where he doesn't make the first.
Craven was a little slow getting up. I don't know if he was disappointed or if he was injured on the play, but he got up a little ginger on that, and they're going to bring the chains over to measure. And depending on the spot, it's going to be close. Just me looking from up here, it looks like it was a little short.
I thought he got it, and you told me he didn't. So if I'm right, I get to punch you in the stomach.
No, we're not going to do that. But you're never right, even when you're right. So
that was a bad spot.
Yeah, of course it is. Sure.
Okay, no punch in the stomach.
No, I thought you said we were going to do the punch in the stomach thing. You're always changing the rules in the middle of the game.
1st and 10 for the Bridge City Cardinals. They, again, great field position, have it at the 21-yard line. Bridge City has been in the red zone a couple of times to no avail. West Orange-Stark Mustangs have stood strong. Their red zone defense has been very good. A couple of men on defense. Number 2 for West Orange-Stark, we got Trenton Garrett. Number 4, Micah Moore out there setting one edge. We have number 12. Why don't you read out these names for me? We have number 12.
Yeah, that's going to be Jamal Shaw.
Number 11 at safety.
Jason Ziegler.
28 at right cornerback.
28 is Isaiah Morris.
Bridge City lines up. And the direct snap to number 90.
No dice. They met him right there at the end of the line of scrimmage. Very good play by the Mustangs coming up and getting the helmet across.
That was Gavin Garrett who failed to get to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 2nd and 11. As you can see here, Osagara not in at quarterback. He was in as the tailback. Doesn't get much of a block. Doesn't help his man Garrett out that much. It'll be 2nd and 11. I believe Osagara is going to be the signal caller on this play and keeps number 90 in.
So if you're the Bridge City Cardinals, what do you have to do to get this monkey off your back? They've had great field position. How are they going to punch it in?
I would try some more plays around the edge and show that speed.
And I think they heard you.
Oh, he pushed him.
Yes.
Instead of tackling him, he pushed him forward.
He did.
Not good fundamentals on the defense by West Orange-Stark. Tackle finally made, I believe, by number 34.
He had
Cameron
him for
Judge.
about a 1 yard
Watch
gain.
This.
But
he pushes him right here.
Yep, you're right.
Can't do that. That is not good form tackling. It's not tackling at all. 3rd and 4 for Bridge City. 5:33 left in the first half.
So they have about.
At linebacker for West Orange 2, we have number 45.
Yeah, that's going to be Tootie Warnell.
Yeah, he is shooting the A-gap. We'll see how Tootie does on this play.
They're bringing number 45 in motion, hand it off right in the middle, and I think Mr. Warnell is there on that play.
Along with number 34 and falling awkwardly for West Orange, and he's still down a little bit. but gets up.
34 is Cameron Judge. I think he's he's going to have his name called quite a bit. He's obviously athletic on that defense. He's playing sideline to sideline.
Michael Moore goes down awkwardly on that shoulder but stays in the game. We have 4th and 2 for Bridge City, 4:48 left in the half.
Big play for both teams. Let's see what happens. And they're coming in with a kind of a bunch set.
The Fire Blitz with 34 and 45 for West Orange.
They're going to kick this, Mitch.
They are lining up for a long field goal. That's not going to be good.
That's not.
He lined up for a, what was that, a 27-yard field goal?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. But
on 4th and 2.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Hey, I don't know. But obviously, the rushing thing is out of the window. If it's a kick.
On a field goal.
They can rush.
For sure.
So.
Yeah, it could be just this. We'll have to go to the rules at the half and see. 1st and 10, West Orange again taking over deep in their own territory. That's 3 possessions for Bridge City, 3 trips to the red zone, 0 points. West Orange-Stark defense holds true. 1st and 10, West Orange at their own 13-yard line. The officials are having a huddle, and I think they are discussing which of us is cooler. And yes, the decision has been made.
Well, obviously the guy with the white hat is the coolest one because his hat's different than the other 3.
That's true. So long as you're trying to be different.
Yeah, come on. Man.
You got to dare to be different. With your houndstooth hat,
you know,
you have the casual hat today.
Oh man, you got to look good even when people can't see.
And your Steve Jobs attire looks great.
Yeah,
1st and 10 for the West Orange-Stark Mustangs.
I borrowed this shirt actually.
And if somebody could tell me what the formation too, we have split backs in shotgun, but a running back behind the quarterback. So very interesting conversation. West Orange is having a little issue getting lined up, but the direct snap goes to 14.
He's gone. He is gone. And I don't know if that was some confusion or if that was a part of the play.
Yeah, I think
because
that was
he
a
had
part
his
of the play.
hands up and they snapped the ball. Bridge City wasn't ready, and he just ran for what looks like
That's an 87-yard
touchdown
by number 14, Jaden Jones.
Wow.
Goes 87
so
yards.
Let's look at this play. He's looking at the sideline.
Over here, just in the corner of the screen, you can see some diversion.
Hands up. Bridge City's not quite ready. This cutback sealed their fate.
Yeah, that was Ziegler, who's been lining up at quarterback a lot, waving to the coach.
Yeah,
I think trying to distract Bridge City.
As if he's waiting for a play to come in or something. They snap the ball, and now you're going to get a sideline angle of it. Look at this.
And then he turns on the Jets.
Yeah, when he turned on there's nobody going to catch that kid. Look at that.
Yeah,
wow.
Very big play. Gets the Mustangs on the board first, 6-0, 4-10 left in the first.
He's doing it again.
13
He's
takes
doing
a direct
it again.
snap.
They ran the same play 2 plays in a row, and it worked 2 times in a row. So, note to Bridge City defense. When number 11 looks to the sideline and says, hey, coach, what's the play? That is the play.
Don't believe the hype. Great job. It gets the extra point and again, just to go over the rules, a rushing attempt on the 2-point conversion yields 1 point, a pass, 2 points, a kick, 2 points. So West Orange-Stark leads 7-0 with 4:10 left in the first half. Big play. So I didn't count the plays. I would estimate it as about 17 plays in the red zone for Bridge City with no touchdowns. West Orange-Stark goes the distance on 1 big play. Something that from Hardin Jefferson I have seen time and time again. West Orange-Stark with the big play. You get to the edge, and it's all over with crime.
Well, I'll tell you this. When the teams are playing sideline to sideline like they have been all day, it seems like Bridge City has really good angles. They're a formidable opponent. But, you might as well put hello on the front of that young man's jersey and goodbye on the back, because when you can read goodbye, then you can stop running.
Hello.
And, I think that's what we saw on that play.
West Orange-Stark set to kick off. The first kickoff went deep. We'll see if they choose to kick off deep this time, and they do.
Feels at about the 32-yard line.
I believe that's number 45 racing to the sidelines and gets back to midfield.
Runs out of bounds at midfield.
Number 45 for Bridge City is Deegan King. We've called Deegan's name quite a few times. He does have the wheels, get to the outside and does. Again, West Orange-Stark, one of the few teams today that has kicked off deep.
Yes.
But it didn't hurt them too bad. They're set up shop at midfield. That's about where they'd be if they onside kicked it, so it's fine. First and 10 for Bridge City at their own 49-yard line. 4:03 left in the first half. We'll see if Bridge City can answer.
And West Orange has 2 safeties deep on this defense. I'm not sure exactly what they're running.
Yeah, they're about 15 yards off the ball.
But let's see what they're doing. Yeah, you got 2 safeties deep, and everybody else.
I think they have too many men on the field as well,
Yes,
and they do.
Yes. Well, that's one way to stop the run.
That's right. West Orange-Stark decides to line up with 13 men on the field.
What's wrong with that?
Well, the rules state, I don't have them in front of me, but I'm pretty sure you can only have 11.
Okay, well, they need to shave a little bit off the top. I think that's
They
need to correct that.
So we're in front of the chains in here for the Bridge City Cardinals. 1st and 5, still 4:03 left in the contest. They line up with twins left, 2 men in the back.
There's one safety now.
Keegan goes in motion, but the handoff is to the up back. Picks up about 3 yards on the play, going to bring up 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 because of the penalty, and we're down to 3:50 left in the half, and Bridge City's been moving the ball. They just got to continue to do what they do.
Osagarian at quarterback, hands to one of the backs.
And he is met right there by number 52 of the Mustangs. It's going to be Bryson Jordan.
And number 11 as well on that, Jason Ziegler, quarterback. Short of the first down is going to bring up 3rd and very short. Take a look at this replay.
Yeah, they're doing a little bit of misdirection, go underneath, but Mr. Jordan's a pretty big kid. He says, yeah, I'm going to help you out with
King
that.
in motion, fumbled snap.
That's a fumble, and he gets back on it. But now you're looking at 4th and 1, 4th and 1.5. They just keep putting themselves in this tough position.
2 fumbled exchanges between the center and quarterback, and a fumble put it on the ground. Only one of those fumbles were lost fumbles, but it does put you in the hole.
Yeah, it does put you in the hole.
4th and short.
And the Mustangs are firing off the ball.
Osagara trying to get to the edge and does.
And he does, yeah, he got there. And look
Easily
at the block
gets
downfield.
the first down.
He got a
turns
block
it upfield.
downfield, and just by the hair of his chin is he pushed out of bounds by what looks like number 5. I'm guessing it's kind of hard to read those
dark jerseys
numbers.
on the numbers.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
But there's going to be a penalty on the defense, it looks like. I didn't see it, but it looks like the ref is signaling something. No.
I didn't see a flag down, but
Yeah, the ref said it was a flag because the ref just motioned decline. So I don't know what the penalty was, but there was a penalty on that play, and it was declined by Bridge City. There's the flag. You can see when number 3 ran by it, there was a flag on the ground, and it was on the Mustangs.
And that was number 3 on the tackle, forcing him out of bounds. That's Elijah Gales. 1st and 10 for Bridge City at their own 27-yard line. 28.
Showing strong side left, but going back to the right.
Osagara tries to cut up field, is met harshly by West Orange.
Yeah, I don't know if he gained anything on that play.
I don't think he did. That was a stop in the backfield by number 45. That's Tootie Warnell.
They're down to 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the half.
Nobody blocked Tootie at all. He
hits. But Tootie and also number 34, Cameron Judge. We keep saying his name. Cameron is playing in their backfield. Good things happen when you're in another team's backfield.
Number 25 takes a dive for Bridge City up to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, and it looks like the ball carrier is getting up a little slow on that play. I don't know exactly what happened, but number 25, Dorian Pruitt, he didn't like it, whatever it was.
Yeah, I think he landed harshly on his elbow. His left elbow went down. We got a timeout on the field. It's going to be 3rd and 7, 2:12 left in the first half. Bridge City again has had a lot of ball control, kept it away from West Orange, had a lot of opportunities on their drives, but weren't able to capitalize.
So if you're Bridge City, you got to stop shooting yourself in the foot. You're getting opportunities, and, every time they get down here, I mean, don't get me wrong, West Orange makes some great plays, but just as many times as West Orange has stopped them, they've stopped themselves. So I think you got to keep playing.
Fumbled exchanges, fumble on the fullback when the new fullback came in. You are right. Bridge City's making a lot of mistakes.
And we'll see. I mean, I think, as this game goes on, I think some of those hits could take a toll. The West Orange defense, they don't always get there on time, but when they get there, man, they're bringing something with them.
Osagara at quarterback.
They pitch it out to the left and meets him in the backfield. Great tackle, way to get him around the ankle. That's going to be number
28, and that was the right cornerback.
Yeah, that's going to be Isaiah Morris. And this is a play that we've talked about. Watch how Morris plays up the field and keeps everything on the inside of it. That's how it's done right there.
Got to do that. They didn't do that on the opening possession as
Correct.
Bridge City went down the field running wide. Seems like the cornerbacks have made that adjustment, and those wide runs are being turned back inside for little or no gain. We got 4th and 9, minute and 40 left in the half.
A lot of that has to do with being able to identify where the ball is going early enough in the play so that you'll know how to adjust to that.
Oseguera takes the snap, hands up to the fullback, 25, who's brought down by number 34 for the West Orange-Stark Mustangs. Yeah, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Mustangs as they hold true. This time they keep Bridge City out of the red zone. It's going to be 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line with 1 minute and 24 left in the half. We'll see if they can make another big play.
Well, if Jason Ziegler looks over at the sideline and says,
Hey, Coach.
Hey, Coach.
What's the play, man? Hey.
Yeah, if he does that, then,
Coach.
Yeah, you probably need to start looking for a direct snap.
Coach. And then it's back to number 14, and he's off to the races. Yeah. Late substitution for West Orange as number 40. Don't have the name on number 40. Runs onto the field, lines up at tight end
Number
to
40,
the left.
that's going to be Graydon Rash.
Snap to West Orange. Number 13 around the edge, tackled by number 25 and number 3 of Bridge City. Number 25 is Dorian Pruitt. Number 3 is Oseguera, the quarterback. Very sure-footed tackler as well. Going to bring up 2nd and 8.
It looks like a very short gain on that play.
Well, cornerback blitz, though.
Yes, it was a corner blitz. He
chases him back from the backside.
And he gets home. I mean, Dorian Pruitt, he's coming in there.
And not a cornerback from the strong safety position or outside linebacker, but still an aggressive blitz nonetheless. Right. 2nd and 8.
And look at this corner again, playing on the outside. I expect the Mustangs to see this and adjust with a quick
Mustangs
slant.
Coming this way. Number 8 right with force.
Blocks him right into him.
Yeah, great job by the cornerback, number 8. That's Harrison Gauthier.
With that corner playing like that, though, Mitch, doesn't that kind of work right into what Bridge City wants to do if you're running over into that? I mean,
indeed.
He's playing on the outside, hoping that you come his way, so that he can put his foot in the ground. And watch how he starts pressing in. He presses in. This is number 8 we're talking about.
5 Bridge City Cardinals, though, with the ball.
And I'm thinking, again, I mean, I'm not on that sideline. Maybe they don't see what we're seeing up here. But if that guy's going to play that far outside of your receiver, don't you have to test him with a slant?
West Orange-Stark in no hurry to get to the line. We're down to 2 seconds, now 1. They do not get the playoff before the half ends. We're going to have a score at the half of the small school Super Bowl senior championship between West Orange-Stark Mustangs and Bridge City Cardinals. West Orange will lead 7-0. We'll see you at the other side of this half.
It looks like it's going to be deep to the Mustangs. He makes a move at about the 35. He has one guy to beat, and he does not beat that one guy. Gets tackled by number 90. That's going to be Xavier Jefferson.
Nice pickup, though, by West Orange on the deep kickoff. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 from about the 40-yard line.
So, what do you expect to see here, man, in the second half? This is the last round.
This is the last round. West Orange has they got a big play and scored a very long touchdown. They obviously they want to get to the corner. Bridge City has played some sound defense otherwise. So, honestly, I expect a slugfest. Oseguera running the offense for Bridge City is going to have to come up with their own big plays. They've methodically went down the field, but in the red zone stalled. So I expect Bridge City to keep it close, but West Orange to probably bust a long play every now and then.
All right, so they're in their traditional shotgun. He makes a move, trying to
makes a cutback left and has some room.
One more guy to beat once again. And he's not going to get all the way loose, but that's about a 15-yard carry, man.
Yeah,
Good run.
Big carry into Bridge City's territory.
And that was number 11, Jason Ziegler, once again.
Ziegler is a great actor in the first half to recap that touchdown. He was waving to the coach, and they ran a little deceptive play. I think it went to Craven, and Craven took the distance. So,
And, great job by number 3 of Bridge City, Ethan Osigura, to be able to slow him down. Because without grabbing him on that play, I think he still might be running.
big men toe-to-toe on the West Orange line as they line up in their split backs with the deep back behind him.
That's going to be a flag on the play. There's someone.
Knocked his mouthpiece
nice
out.
hit.
Good hit by number 45,
Nice hit.
Deegan King, with a good stop. I saw mouthpieces flying. We'll check the
Let's see
flag.
what that flag was. I didn't see anybody jump on defense, so.
I think they were lined up offsides. But let's take a look. Now, the play is going to be against West Orange. They'll mark it off.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly what happened on that play, but.
In illegal formation,
yeah.
I don't
So,
think we had enough
I
men
don't
on
think,
the line
I
of
don't think
scrimmage.
that the tackle's covered on that play. Yeah, that's going to cost the Mustangs 5 yards. And you can see they have big number 74 pulling. Man, look at that block on that play. Big number 74 is just blocking everybody that comes close.
That was a slobber knocker by King.
I think I'm going to keep running behind him if I need to.
Snap goes to number 11, who's tackled in the backfield.
Busted play. That was a busted play. They tried to hand that off, and there were about.
Bridge City blew it up here in the middle. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Number 7, excellent penetration by Bridge City. That's Corey Neal with the early penetration.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what they were trying to do, but you can tell when Jason Ziegler turned around, something wasn't where it was supposed to be because he was looking for his ball carrier.
We have number 90 out here setting the edge at cornerback for Bridge City. That's Garrett.
And Ziegler's on the line now.
And number 44, A-Bear at the outside linebacker.
Kind of a high snap, but he catches it and tries to make a move, but too much Bridge City Cardinal on the end.
Yeah, initial contact made by number 35 there, Clayton Watley. And I believe number 9, Riley Williamson, came in to clean it up.
And these guys are getting off the ball. Watch how fast Bridge City is in this backfield.
Again, good penetration, but that is 35 there on the initial stop.
And I see too many
Struggles
guys
forward for a few
in
yards.
silver helmets walking around. And I think you got to keep your legs moving against this defense for 2 reasons. Number 1, because you just should. But number 2, these ball carriers are creating opportunities. And if he bounces off some of that, you got to be there ready to pick up a block.
3rd and 13. Empty backfield for the Mustangs. Takes a snap, heads left.
And looks like he loses his footing just a little bit in the backfield.
Gain of 1.
He did have a blocker trying to give him some help in the backfield. That was number 12, Jamal Shaw, trying to help him out on the edge. But it looks like he just loses his footing.
Yeah, Craven there kind of trips. It's going to be 4th and 12 for the Mustangs. They have shown no evidence that they are a team that punts. So on 4th and 12 from their own 45-yard line, they went from their own 1.
And
so
this
I
is
don't
the
think
same
field
set
position.
that we thought they were going to punt at first, and now they're shifting out of it. Everybody's coming to the line of scrimmage. No back.
Snap goes to the Mustang and runs a reverse. And number 14
and
cuts
there's some
upfield.
room. There's some room.
Nah,
he
they
bounces
got
it
him.
out. No, they don't got
They
him.
got him.
No, they don't got him. And
They
that's going
don't
to be a
got him.
touchdown. Wow.
Excellent individual effort.
Wow.
Beats about 4 angles, but there's a hanky on the field.
There is some laundry on the field. So Jaden Jones, that one's going to come back with an unbelievable effort by number 14.
They had him about 3 times.
Yeah, no, I mean,
But they didn't have him.
I don't know. Oh, wow.
What was the call
And,
there? I didn't see from
I
the
don't know.
official.
I think they're going to call a holding. Yep, that's exactly what they're going to call.
Holding on the
And,
Mustangs.
so that's going to bring them back, man.
And that was on 4th and long.
Very long. And now they got 4th and even longer.
That was a 45-yard touchdown that was brought back by number 14 again was Jaden Jones, who took it 87 yards earlier for the touchdown. He took that one 46 yards to the house, but it didn't count.
Man, it doesn't look like we have a replay on that, but what an unbelievable. Here it is. I think they're going to give us a little bit of replay action on this one.
They're just replaying the devastation.
Is that what that is? The carnage?
Yep, that was a devastation replay.
Okay, good job.
Devastation station. Lining up on the left hash, West Orange.
There we go. There we go. We got a little bit of the replay of him just trotting into the end zone.
And a very good scamper by Jones. Great individual effort, but all for naught. 4th and long, 6:31. We're in the opening possession of the second half.
Well, Coach just told him, hey, just do that again, what you just did. So that's
Direct
what he's going
snap.
to try to do.
He's looking to
He's going
pass.
to throw it. He has an opportunity. Oh!
Great defense.
Great defense. And you know what?
Segura smacked it out of his hands. Good job, Segura. We called for him to make a big play, and he did.
Number 13, Jartavian Cravon, is running down the left-hand side of the field. And, look, the ball is there. I mean, watch where this ball falls in. But number 3, great defense on that play. And it looked like he might have got his hand on the ball there at the last second. If nothing else, he was a distraction to that receiver because he
definitely
was.
And great blocking up front by West Orange. Nice pocket, stepped up into the throw, delivered about a 25 or 30-yard pass in the air, just missed. Bridge City takes over on downs after the touchdown was called back. Big momentum swing back to Bridge City as they set up shop around midfield. Segura takes the handoff, but there's a whistle before the play.
And they're going to stop it. It's going to be
illegal
illegal procedure. So they're going to back them up 5 yards. They're going to start off in 1st and 15 at about the 45-yard line. And looks like they came out with their traditional set and sent the guy in motion. And it's going to be more of the same so far.
Yeah, early jumps, and like you said in the first half, these teams have to avoid shooting themselves in the foot because they are playing in the Super Bowl, and the team that makes the fewest mistakes is probably going to win. Handoff to number 24, bounces outside.
He has room,
and cornerback gets sucked
in. And he is
number 21 tackles him out of bounds around the 22-yard line. Big pickup there, a gain of about 33 on the play. I don't see any laundry on. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Bridge City.
Quincy Crossan had to cross the entire field to make that
Watch
tackle.
The cornerback.
And I'm
cornerback gets sucked in. There's a little block there, and he gets to turn the edge. 28 didn't fail to hold containment.
And there it is, number 21, Quincy Crossan comes to save the day for the mighty Mustangs. And you see number 13 warming his arm up on the sideline there with Coach Judge.
Yeah, Cravon
he may be coming in doing some passing.
Yeah, Cravon and Ziegler both line up at quarterback for the Mustangs. 1st and 10, Bridge City sets.
And there's the guy.
Got a skinny motion. Handoff to the up back.
Nothing doing, sir. He was met there by number 34.
Cameron Judge.
Mr. Judge.
Yeah, it's a big stop by Judge. Judge is a force to be reckoned with on the line. It's going to bring up 2nd and about 9. Again, first possession for West Orange. Brought back a penalty, brought back a touchdown, and now Bridge City is set up shop on their first possession.
And they did a little
Segura with the fake, tries to get outside, breaks a tackle,
and
gets a block.
He gets to the edge again.
Outraces 2 Mustangs.
He gets to the edge again. It looked like he stepped out about,
I think about the 11-yard line.
Yeah, but he did get to the edge, and that's going to be a first down.
That's going to be a first down. It's not going to be a 1st and goal, but it will be 1st and 10
it's going to give them a chance to still make another first down if they need to before they score. Assuming that they're going to score, but he is getting to the edge.
But again, another snap inside the red zone, and I haven't kept a tally here.
This
but
has
West
to be
Orange-Stark's
defense
defense
in the red zone.
Yeah, they have been very tough in the red zone. 1st and 10, Bridge City lines up at the 11-yard line. We have Segura at quarterback. No, we have King at quarterback. Direct snap to King. It's followed number 44.
And the cornerback now
does
makes
stay
the play.
at home there.
He stays at home. He works his way up the field. This is what the Mustangs have been needing.
Isaiah Morris stays at home, beats the block of
tackle.
Beats the block of
Great
Pruitt.
tackle.
Loss of about 4 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. They got to get inside the 1-yard line.
Isn't it amazing how many times they've been down
and couldn't get in?
And couldn't get in. You just wonder if they're going to be able to change that trend down here.
Clayton Watley for Bridge City checks out. Number 25 in at quarterback. Or no. Direct snap to number 24.
There is no room. And there's no room because outside contain did their job, and he had to cut inside where some of those big guys are, mainly Mr. Cameron Judge.
Yeah, Kale Newsom had taken that snap there. It is he's the 3rd person who's taken a snap on this drive. It's going to be 3rd and 13 for Bridge City with 4:08 left in the 3rd as Bridge City again gets down into the red zone. That's about their 4th penetration. I agree with that figure in this contest. 3rd and long. We'll see if Bridge City, what they set up. Segura comes back in to take the snap at quarterback.
It looks like they're
We have King in motion.
And
Segura, quarterback keeper to the left.
Oh, nice defense. Look at that. Number 14 meets him in the backfield. That's going to be Jaden Jones. And now you have a 4th and what seems like forever when it just a minute ago, we were talking about them doing the end zone dance, man.
4th and 17 from the 18-yard line, and the West Orange-Stark, what is that, the chain gang defense?
That is the chain gang defense, and maybe that only applies when you get into the red zone. So maybe we call that the red zone chain gang defense, because you're right. Once they feel threatened, they tighten up, and that's it.
Many snaps in the red zone. No points yet for Bridge City. Osagara in at quarterback. Takes a snap.
They pitch
tosses
it out
to King.
him, and there's not going to be
King
any
had
room.
a seam to the left but did not see it. The play was designed right. He stayed right, and the tackle was made by a few West Orange-Stark Mustangs. We're going to have a turnover on downs.
Wow.
Pitch out to King. I thought he had an alley right there.
I agree. I saw number 99 coming across, and I thought that he might be the guy to set the edge for him for the cutback. But, you know, he didn't see it. But, I mean, with that being said, there's a lot of speed on that defense, man.
Oh,
and,
he was going to have a chore to get down to the one.
That was going to be a monster of a run to get him down to the 1-yard line. But, once again, I mean, West Orange tightens up when they need to. And now, you know, with their backs against the wall, it's all about ball security and going forward, because you got to be thinking, if you're Bridge City, that a turnover may be the thing to get old Uncle Mo back on your side.
Second possession of the second half. West Orange takes the snap. Hands to the deep back. Fumbled.
He fumbled. And right when I said turnover, it almost happened. Look at that. So they're going to fumble the exchange. Looks like they're going to lose 1.5 yards on that. It's going to bring up a second and what looks like about 12 yards to get a first down.
Substitution in for West Orange number 8. Last time number 8 came in the lineup, they lined him in at tight end, or one of the last times I saw him, and they ran that way. He's lining up to next to the giant tackle. I believe that's number 74 for West Orange, flanking right. And they do indeed run that right, that way. Bridge City was waiting for it. Number 35, I believe that's Clayton Watley, was there to stop him with a few Bridge City Cardinals. Corey Neal also there on the stop. Take a look.
Yeah, I think West Orange showed their hand on this play.
Look at that. They only blocked the second line of defense. They didn't block anybody at the point of attack.
Nobody blocked anybody at the point of attack, which leaves a lot to do for the ball carrier back there. I mean,
he only had 5 men to beat.
I get making the first guy miss, but making the first 5 miss.
Had he made those first 5 guys miss,
he's over. Because,
it's on and cracking.
Oh, the second level was totally blocked.
Totally blocked.
So yeah,
first level
going to be a little
totally
not
unblocked.
Yeah, it was not blocked. Yeah.
So we had half the team that were blocked and half the team that were
negative blocked.
Negative blocked.
Yeah.
Anti-blocked.
They were anti-blocked, is what they were.
Anti-blocked. 3rd and 11 after this timeout. Balls at the 15-yard line of the Mustangs. Mustangs have been behind in time, or they've been behind in time of possession. They've been behind in field position.
Right.
So, again, their only touchdown of the game was an 87-yard scamper by Jaden Jones. That made it 6-0. West Orange-Stark ran in the 2-point conversion to make it 7-0, and that's where the score is right now with 1:50 left in the third. West Orange-Stark 7, Bridge City 0 in the Southeast Texas Junior Football League Championship Small School Super Bowl.
Yeah, West Orange is going to have to play a cleaner game. I mean, they had a touchdown callback earlier because of a holding call. They're going to have big play opportunities, but they have to be ready, and here comes one right now.
Play goes to the wide side. Bridge City has him in the backfield.
That cutback is not going to work.
Has him corralled about 4 or 5 men on the tackle.
I think he should have kept it outside and got what he could get, but he's trying to make a big play and ends up with almost nothing. Maybe lost a little bit of yardage on that play. When you watch this play,
walk me through it and see if you could get to the outside. What do you think?
If you look at this play, it's designed to go to the outside. He's not going to break this play for a touchdown. But I'm going to show you something. Right here, that one guy misses. Number 45 is going to make the tackle, but he's going to get 2 or 3 yards on that play. But he's trying to get it all on one play, and now he gets nothing and leaves him with a 4th and very long. And the scary part about this, guys, you don't get this. Now Bridge City has the ball inside of your 20 yet again.
Jaden Jones takes a snap, goes right. Has a lot of blockers, but there's a lot of red over there.
There's a lot of red, and they're going to tackle him for a 2-yard gain.
Yeah, so number 24, Kale Newsom, had none of that. Thought they were going to follow the big man here, number 74. He takes off.
Yeah, I mean, I think he missed an opportunity there. I think there was a lot of
I think on that one,
side.
he shouldn't have went outside.
Yes.
He should have cut back
Yes,
inside.
I totally agree.
Another red zone possession. This is red zone possession. Unofficially, number 5 for the Bridge City Cardinals.
Right.
They line up just inside the 20. We're going to call it the 20-yard line to make it first
Well,
and 10.
I was
52
saying-
seconds left in the third.
I was saying 4 times that they've penetrated into the red zone. This is actually 6 possessions that they've had in the red zone.
6 possessions inside the red zone, no points. I don't think that that's going to be the case for much longer. I think Bridge City's going to punch it in right here. Hand off to number 24. It gets through the line of scrimmage.
Really good run.
Nice
on that.
pickup to the 15-yard line.
Like a 5-yard run on that.
Yeah, we're going to call it 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard gain. Stop again, I think, by number 28 of West Orange. That's Isaiah Morris.
Well, I see number 3. Looks like he gets his hands on him first. Elijah Gales. And,
yeah, that is number 3 down there as well. Good job. And number 34 was also in on that play.
As he is on every play, Cameron Judge.
Oh, he blew that play up.
Once again, look at that penetration. So this
number
is
3 again,
this
second
has kind
stop
of
in a row.
been a weird, deja vu thing that they have
Look at
going
3 shoot
on.
the gap.
Great play.
There's nothing you can do about that as a running back.
We've seen Bridge City on first downs get 4 and 5 yards consistently and then lose yards on second down.
Oseguera trying to get wide.
He has some room out there. Mitchell.
There was a little block in the back there, and it was called, and that was a good call.
And 2 things happened. The block in the back was called, but also Oseguera, keep going where you're going. You ain't going to fake this guy out in the open field.
I don't know, but he's pretty shifty. I mean, that's kind of his move. But
I understand.
you're right. He probably should have been more decisive
Yes,
here.
absolutely.
But this was an obvious block in the back, as we'll see as this replay shows. Oseguera setting up that block, and then bam, block in the back.
Yeah. That's the best tackler on West Orange's team.
He's not going to be
No, he's not going to be faked out on that edge. But, hey, good run. I mean, Oseguera, obviously a heck of an athlete. Been having a heck of a game. One of the reasons
he still didn't get him down.
He still didn't go down. One of the reasons that this game is so tight is because of number 3. But I think you get what you can get on this. He has enough speed, Mitchell. Who knows? He keeps going outside. He might get 2 or 3 more yards.
3rd and long, ball spotted at the 25-yard line for Bridge City. At the end of the 3rd quarter, we have West Orange-Stark 7, Bridge City 0. West Orange-Stark and Bridge City each have all of their timeouts left. If the game does come down to a game of possessions at the end, we may have a couple of extra possessions. Bridge City again started this drive inside the red zone. Unofficially, again, that is 6 drives that Bridge City has had snaps inside the red zone. They've yet to convert any of those into points. They did attempt a 27-yard field goal that was partially blocked and fell short. They've had the ball down to the 2, but was negated by a penalty. On this drive, they had the ball to the 9, but the illegal block in the back brought that play back for Oseguera. So Bridge City probably needs to complete a pass here to get a little closer. I believe it's time to throw at the beginning of the 4th quarter. What's your thoughts?
No.
Yeah, I would throw here.
No, I wouldn't. I think Bridge City has shown enough in the first down, just about every time they've been in the red zone, that they can break a big play.
Number 24 takes a direct snap. It gets the first guy to miss, but not the next 2 or 3. And it's going to bring up 4th and long.
And I run it again here, and I'm going to tell you why. I know West Orange is dangerous. They've done a good job against these guys. You're winning the field position battle. You have all game.
Throw it deep, and let's hope we can get a pick at the 5.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Just as good as a punt.
No, I'd buy that.
I'd pin them deep.
I
would throw here.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thrown it on 3rd down, but I'm okay with that on 4th and 12.
So 4th and 12 is Bridge City. 9:25 left in the contest. Looking for their first score. Oseguera under center.
West Orange has 2 safeties.
Takes the
back
snap, drops
at the
back.
first down marker, and they're ready for this. Look at that play. Unbelievable tackle in open field. Once again, number 14, Jaden Jones, the same guy who's done it on both sides of the field. He's the Swiss Army knife of this football team.
Yeah, Jones comes up and disposes of the block by number 90, throws him back into the play and makes the play himself.
And there's backside pursuit.
As you can see right here, shucks the blocker just like he's supposed to from strong safety, outside linebacker.
Oseguera, heck of an athlete, throws a head fake, all for nothing. Open field tackling skills on this guy is really superb. So now
you can't be allergic to the pass.
Yeah.
1st and 10, West Orange-Stark 25-yard line. Their standard split back formation with a setback behind the quarterback.
Got to protect the ball. West Orange almost fumbled their last possession.
And I wish I knew what that formation was called. I mean, I want to call it a super pistol, but I'm not sure. Pickup of 2. Going to bring up 2nd and 8. Maybe you can talk to your West Orange-Stark brethren and just let me know what they call that.
Since super pistol sounds so cool, I think you should just go ahead and coin that.
All right, we're going to call it the super pistol.
There you go.
The super pistol is a quarterback with 2 running backs to each side and a running back behind him about 9 yards deep. So it's a standard formation for the West Orange-Stark Mustang Senior League Super Bowl qualifiers. They're up 7-0 with the ball, 8:37 remaining in the contest.
It's going to be 8-2. They line up in your super pistol, and it looks like they're going to go right up the middle.
Hand off to Jaden Jones.
A little bit of a scene.
He's looking for an area, but there's a lot of red.
There is
Number
a lot of
7
red.
cleans it up for Bridge City. That was Corey Neal. Not sure who got him first, though.
I don't know, man, but, you know, I'm going to say, I guess I'm kind of old school because I keep saying
Look
this.
at Neal come off that block.
Yes, yes.
That's a big man. Number 29. Who is number 29 for West Orange?
Number 29 for West Orange is Demetrius Hunter.
Demetrius
he is
blew,
a man.
blew Neal off the ball 7 yards. Neal comes back and still makes the play. Tenacity by Neal, outstanding block. Just didn't quite hold it long enough, but that's a big man up there for West Orange.
As I was saying, I'm just not a big fan of all the dancing around, man. Let's go north and south. You guys are
And
good
we be
enough
dancing.
athletes.
Woo.
Yeah, that's good.
Super
I like
pistol.
that. All right.
Counter play to
Little
number 12.
misdirection, and he has a little bit of room on the outside. He gets the first down. He's still running. Number 9 has a chance and gets him. And that's going to be a first down. The run
Jamal
by number
Shaw.
12, Jamal Shaw.
You spoke about Jamal Shaw in the pregame. You said to expect some big plays out of him, and
Yeah.
he did not disappoint.
Yeah, Jamal Shaw
Very
has
good
some speed.
counter as he spun around to sell it before he went. Nice
And,
play.
Number 9, man, thank goodness, gets over
Riley
there. and trip him up.
Williamson.
Riley Williamson. Don't know if he would have went the distance, but he definitely had another 5 yards in him if Riley doesn't make that play.
First and 10 at midfield, 7:25 and counting for the West Orange-Stark Mustangs.
Just about midfield.
Strange formation, single back. Takes it right up the middle. Bridge City was waiting for it. Only a gain of 1.
And gets about a yard. So
2nd and 9. Not a lot of room to roam there. A really bunch set, almost like a punt formation, direct snap, run it up the middle. Not a lot to that play.
yeah, but
and they didn't get a lot. 2nd
I'll
and 9.
tell you, we're at that area of the game now where another first down right here, it's going to hurt bad. We're inside of 7 minutes. That clock is tick, 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 tick. And Bridge City.
What does the clock do?
It actually says. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
do. It says tick, 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 tick.
Number 7 checks in the game for West Orange-Stark at wide receiver Tyron Henderson, and he's running kind of fast, like he's going to make a key block here.
Let's see, man.
Super pistol. West Orange takes the snap.
Little misdirection, pitches off to the left. There's some room over there, Mitchell.
And see, he got the lead block. I'm telling you, you can tell a kid will tip off the play when he comes in, he sprints in and sprints out.
And number 24,
7 was the blocker there.
Number 24 helps number 21, Quincy, crossing off the ground. That's Kel Newsom who helped him up. See, you know, even in a competitive game like this, you see the sportsmanship, and you like to see that.
Well, sure. I like to see good
Well, we
sportsmanship.
know you're a bad person, Mitch. So
I
you
am a
don't
bad
understand what I'm
person.
saying.
I do appreciate good sportsmanship. I just don't, you know,
Yeah.
do it myself.
You just don't do it yourself. I understand.
We got a 3rd and 4 for the West Orange-Stark Mustangs as they try to run out a little time off the clock. 5:52 left in the contest.
So a little tight
Again,
bunch
that
set.
tight bunch set. Number
He has some
14
room.
takes it up.
First down.
Brought down by about 6 Bridge City Cardinals, but not before he gets a first down.
And that's a big blow to the Bridge City defense, brother.
They're leaning on him now, that big offensive line.
Yeah, they
As
are.
you can
Look
see
at
a
'em.
lot of line surge. Number 99, number 50, number 29, number 35, all key elements to the offensive line for the West Orange-Stark Mustangs.
We talk a lot of times about good teams. You know, this West Orange team looks like they're in really good conditioning. It's late in the 4th quarter, and this is when they start to lean on you.
They're going to take a conventional snap and run a scat. Bridge City was on that play well. Loss of 3. They tried the quick pitch scat, and I believe that was number 3 who comes up.
Yeah, it just didn't seem like there was a lot of room over there on the outside. We only really picked up a couple of blockers. You got 2 guys on number 35 and 1 guy on the outside, but there were
Oseguera sniffed that out.
yeah,
from
there were
the
about
onset.
6 or 7 people to be blocked on that outside. So we'll see. Again, I mean, the clock's your friend if you're West Orange. We're inside of 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the contest. It's 2nd down and 12. Just move the ball forward.
Empty backfield. Mustangs take the snap, go up to middle.
And he
Missed
breaks a
tackle by
couple of
King.
tackles.
Finally brought down by number 24. That's Kale Newsom on the tackle. Pickup of about 3. He's going to bring up 3rd and long.
Well, I'll tell you, there is no quit in this Bridge City team. They are in it to win it, man.
It is still a one-possession game at 3rd and 10 from the 39-yard line.
Yeah, they're out here fighting, man. I'm telling you, those kids are going full speed every play. 3rd and 10. If you're Bridge City, you got to believe this is your chance. You got to do something now to get the ball back because a first down here almost, I mean, you know.
West Orange is in 4-down territory everywhere, as they have shown they are not going to punt.
Yeah.
So Bridge City needs to make a stop here because it's under 4 minutes left. They do not have time to give West Orange, to allow West Orange to get another first down.
Okay.
Super pistol. Mustangs take the ball. Handoff on the counter to number 12.
Room. Oh, it's going to be a hold. They got him on a hold on the right side of the field. That's going to bring up a 3rd.
It'll be 4th and 10 or 3rd and 20. And with the time constraints, I would go 4th down.
You think so?
Yes, I would.
Okay. Let's see.
We'll see what they do.
I don't know. He's talking to the coach to see if he wants to decline.
You got to decline that.
And he did. He declined it. So now it's going to be 4th and 10. And we'll see if that was the thing to do on this
you got to trust your kids, but we don't have a lot of time to push them back and let them run 2 more plays. Right. That's another minute. The coach has to roll the dice a little bit here. It's 4th and 10.
Bridge City still has 3 timeouts, so, I mean, this isn't the end of days.
And they used the
Orange
timeout.
did.
No, I think they pointed to Bridge City.
Oh, yeah. Now I don't know about that because I don't know about that.
Yeah, they did. Bridge City called the timeout there.
So what's the thought there? What do you think they're thinking of right here?
I think they wanted to tell the kids that the thought process behind what they did.
Okay.
And to make sure that they understand that this is the game.
And there's the
trophy that they're playing for, the Super Bowl for the small school championships. Earlier in the day, we saw the big school championship and an outstanding performance by P&G. My gosh.
Yeah, there was a kid on that P&G
Trahan,
team.
right? Kobe Trahan.
Guys, there's a kid named Trahan out of Port Nature's Groves you will be hearing about for some years to come. He had an unbelievable game. We were calling him the Swiss Army knife of the team, Kobe Trahan. I think he ran 3 touchdowns.
And threw for 2.
And threw another 2 and made about 40% of the tackles on defense. So
68 tackles on defense. I need to get a DVD signed by Kobe Trahan.
He's supposed to cut Mitch's hair when we leave here tonight. He does it all.
This is a big play. Bridge City can ill afford to allow a first down here by West Orange-Stark. And it's 4th down. Trips right. Empty backfield. West Orange takes it. It's a bad snap.
He gets
Falls on the ball smartly. Number
go.
44 was in there. That was Trey Abear. But that's what you're supposed to do. Call the timeout. Put the onus on the offense to make a play to execute. They did not. Bridge City gets the ball back and needs a big play. They have yet to have a big play. Oseguera needs to cut upfield quick and see if he can cut back against the grain.
Yeah, I don't think you pay the bills by a lot of this cutting back across the field and dancing around. Go forward. You still have enough time.
So here's what I see.
Forward.
I say you put formation to the left.
Okay.
You let Oseguera do his play to the right, but be told, look for the cutback.
Yeah.
So you can get West Orange to be flying to the ball and try to cut back. It should be a designed cutback.
You have an opportunity, and it looks like
Oseguera takes the play.
But they hand it off up the middle here.
Inside handoff to number 45, King. Stopped after a pickup of about 4. We're at to midfield, 3:25 left.
Again, this is the deja vu that we've been seeing all game. First down, it almost always results in a 4 to 5 yard gain. It's second down that they've been having trouble with.
That's been the bugaboo.
So let's see what happens here on 2nd and looks like 6 right at midfield. If history repeats itself, West Orange is about to blow this play up.
3 minutes and 10 seconds left. Oseguera under center. Hands the ball to number 24, who's met immediately in the backfield, no gain. Going to bring up 3rd and 6.
Well, hey, not nearly as bad as the previous second downs. You see number 11, Jason Ziegler, helping the other team off the ground. You like to see that good sportsmanship. I know you're not a big fan of it, Mitch. But
no, sir. 3rd and 7. I'll be a big fan if they can score here and make this an overtime game for us.
Yeah, that's what you want, some extra football for free. Huh? That's all you want.
Oseguera met in the backfield by 3 Mustangs, but
he had to
breaks the
cut
tackle.
back. But what a good cleanup job done by none other than number 34, Cameron Judge. not to be faked out in the open field. That's a great cutback, though.
Picks up about 2.5 on this individual effort because he was met in the backfield.
Yes, he was. Yeah, he had
Number 11 was
3
giving
Mustangs
chase.
around him. Look at that.
Nice
1,
face mask
2,
or
3,
stiff arm.
and just
But not 34. You're not.
no.
Judge is going to make the tackle.
Yeah, he's gonna make the play.
He's judge, jury,
Yeah.
and executioner.
Well, that sounds good. I like. Did you come up with that yourself?
I did. I need to coin that. It's 4th and 4 for Bridge City. This is do or die for the Cardinals.
I'm gonna agree with you.
Osagura takes the snap, hands off inside. That's not going to get the first down.
Oh no. Looks like about a yard short. They may bring the chains out. I don't think there's a need to. And West Orange's offense is coming on the field.
Yeah, that's a big stop for the Mustangs. They are going to take over. 2 timeouts remaining for Bridge City. 1 minute and 43 seconds left, and by the math, I don't see how Bridge City's going to get the ball back.
Well, the way they're going to get the ball back is you got to stop them. You have 2 timeouts, and they're not going to punt the ball. Obviously, you're going to get the ball back with just a couple of seconds left.
Yeah, there's not going to be much time left.
There's not
going to
be much time left.
The ball will be at midfield. Bridge City essentially needs a football miracle here.
Well, I'll tell you this, man. You can see by the play of these 2 teams why they're in the Super Bowl. These guys are competitive. They're
great
going
defense.
after each other.
The game came down to the one big play that West Orange made that Bridge City did not make.
And
We have an empty backfield. I expect a run to the right.
Let's see. I think you might have been right, man. And he bounces back out.
We need to force him out of bounds if you're Bridge City.
Almost,
Smartly, he goes down.
Almost.
What a heady play by the quarterback.
Yes,
Number 13 there,
That's
Craven.
Craven.
How smart.
You go out of bounds there. You give the other team an extra
So
timeout.
smart. These are 6th graders?
Now, the clock is stopped at 1:30, and that means Bridge City has called a timeout, so they have 1 left.
1 left. Look at Craven. He could have easily went out of bounds or got more yardage. He knows the situation.
Yeah.
Goes down.
Good job.
Really smart play. 2nd and 5 for the Mustangs at midfield. $1:30 left in the contest. Bridge City's down to 1 timeout. Need to strip the ball. Strip the ball.
So you're saying best impersonation of Cam Chancellor right here.
Got to punch it out.
Punch that ball out.
What was it, Holly Holm? You got to knock it out.
Oh, man, that's just wrong. You're going to bring up the Holly Holm knockout.
You see that picture of Ronda Rousey's face?
Don't talk about Ronda Rousey.
She kind of looked like a strawberry.
You're such a mean person.
2nd and 5, midfield, West Orange-Stark, $1:30 left. We'll see if they go with the super pistol.
You know that's not the name of that offense, right?
It is now.
All right. So
I need to go tell West Orange what it is. So they move to the empty backfield. I expect a run to the left. And they do.
You think you know everything, don't you?
I do know everything about
Oh,
football.
nice
Tackle made by
cutback.
number 24. Let's go for the ball.
All right, they stop him short, so it's going to be
Got to call a timeout.
3rd and about 3.
Timeout. Call a timeout, Coach.
19, 18, 17,
They're letting the clock run for some
16.
reason. They have a timeout left.
Coach says he wants to let the clock run.
And now they call a timeout. That was 8 seconds too late. Hopefully they'll put those 8 seconds back on the clock. Now we're down to 1 minute and 11. Another second ticked off the clock. That's 9 seconds off. 1:11 officially. The clock says 1:11 left. Bridge City has used its final timeout. It's 3rd down, 1:11. Even if they run 2 plays, it's not going to be a whole lot of time.
No, it's
got to have a big play if you're Bridge City.
West Orange has a lot of speed on this defense. It's really not fathomable at this point.
Let me quickly tell you what I used to get the kids to do when we were down in practice.
What's that?
Because we never had a close game when I coached.
Okay.
In practice, we would have a situation where we would dive. We'd do a center dive.
Okay.
And what we'd try to do is get the nose guard to dive at the legs of the center to try to create a fumble. And that's what I'd do if I was Bridge City.
Center dive.
I call it center dive. The nose guard dives at the ball and tries to not anticipate the snap and create a fumble. That's what I'd call
right when he goes to snap it. Okay.
Yeah, Steve Schroeder taught me that.
Let's see if they have a center dive
Number
up their
7.
sleeves.
Number 7 is over the nose. Let's see how aggressive he gets. The Mustangs snap the ball.
And that's going to be a 1st down. That's going to be the game right there.
Strip it. Yeah, they don't get it. And that's going to do it.
Well, I'll tell you what, man.
Very good 2-minute offense running out the clock by West Orange.
Well,
the play to not go out of bounds, super smart.
Yes.
It shows how heady these kids are at this age. Just an outstanding win. We're a victory snap away from a victory. We're with the seniors, small school Super Bowl. of the Southeast Texas Junior Football Playoffs. The final score is going to be West Orange-Stark 7, Bridge City 0. Want to congratulate both these teams on a great year. If you're listening to this, you've taken advantage of the DVDs that are offered at a very low price by Sheffield Productions. Thanks for purchasing this DVD of the Southeast Texas Junior Football League. We've had a great, outstanding game, and yeah, we're marking it off at the very end, and that is the game. Danny, I want to say thanks. I know how much you enjoyed this as the seconds tick off to see your West Orange-Stark Mustangs prevail. Final thoughts from you before we go.
Great contest on both sides. These kids played their heart out. If you're a Bridge City fan, this is what you have to look forward to in the next few years. Great athletes, really good football team, but these West Orange kids show why they're #1. Congratulations to the Super Bowl champs.
For Mitch Hart, for Danny Ware, this is Mitch Hart. We're signing out. We'll see you next year.